Hi, Gary here from MrG Shave. Birthday today, 21, some say months. Yeah, so no, 56 today. So yeah, one of those, innit? Right, so I've not really planned it today, so I'm just going back to the leaf razor because after all that is my favourite head shaver, so that's what swung it for me. But yeah, so let's go to the software. I enjoyed my cooling shave, head shave last time, so I decided to go with a Proraso shave today, Proraso Green. So that's the pre-shave. I'm using Proraso cream. So there you go, Proraso cream green, mentholated. I haven't got any mentholated witch hazel, but the closest thing I've got is the Boots Tea Tree and witch hazel, and it's one of my favourites. Well, I've only really got two witch hazels, which is the Boots and the Thayers. So yeah, not much choice there. I might try and extend that, but any recommendations from people would be much appreciated, because I've only, as I say, I've only got two variations of witch hazel. And then I'm following up the witch hazel with the Proraso Green aftershave splash. Big bottle this. I know you can use this instead of witch hazel, but I like to do, I like the process, so I'm going to use it as an aftershave. And then this is a new product to the den. I've seen a few people use it. Depois de Barbear 444. Are we going to get that to focus? There we go. So there you go. That's the post-shave balm, and that's mentholated as well. So something else new to the den today. My son and my daughter have clubbed together and bought me a couple of brushes, and so I've got the Yaqi Barber-pole brush. That's it there. Beautiful, beautiful brush. I've been thinking about buying this brush for quite some time. Nice tuxedo knot. I think this is a 24mm. Let me just have a look. It says on the bottom. Yaki brush 24. So there you go. That's it there. So yeah, and it kind of goes with the stripes on here. You've sort of got stripes on here as well. So I mean, the only matching colours are the white and the red, I guess. And then obviously the leaf razor. I have changed it up a little bit, well, changed it down a bit. I've been watching quite a few people talk about the leaf and say the actual top blade, the one right underneath this black plate here, let's get it in focus, right underneath this black plate here, hardly does anything, so they only load the bottom two levels. So this is only got two razor blades in it, and it's the Wilkinson sword, Gillette Wilkinson sword from India, saloon pack. So that's what I'm using. I'm going to get myself ready and I'll be right back for the shave. I'm looking forward to this. Right, I'm back. Just wet my head down, if I'm honest, and soak the brush a little bit. Ready to go on with the pre-shave. So the Proraso pre-shave, I've actually used this quite a bit in my previous shaves, so I know this is going to be quite cool. I'm just rubbing it between my hands and straight on my head. Oh, lovely. Nice strength of menthol. It's not cooling my head yet, but it will. Great. Loving that. And then straight on and put the cream in the brush. So just squeeze out the brush. Give it a couple of shakes, only gentle shakes, just so that there isn't any water dripping out of the brush. So there's no water dripping out. And then right in the center spot there, I'm going to put the cream. And this almost flowed out on its own. So cap back on. I'm feeling the cooling sensation now from the pre-shave. Enjoying that feel. It's actually still warm today. It's supposed to have gone very cold. Maybe it'll happen later. But it's a nice sunny day. I don't know what the temperature is. I might have a look on my phone in a minute. But yeah, to me it's quite warm. It was definitely cooler last night though. But yeah, so we're expecting some pretty inclement weather here over the next week, according to the forecasts. It's going to suddenly get very cold. I think tomorrow is where it really kicks in for most of the country. But you know, they're even forecasting snow here next week. When you consider we were up to 23, 24 degrees last week, it's crazy how the sort of weather is seesawing from extreme, really warm, above average temperatures to really cold, below average temperatures. So yeah, the weather's been a bit crazy. Well, that's good enough, I think. It's looking good, if I say so myself, and this brush is excellent. So, with the grain. It actually feels, funny enough, slightly more aggressive, but it's fine. With just 2 blades in it, it's definitely got a different feel to it. Feels more efficient actually. If I have to break into this video, it's because I've got guests. I can hear them in the garden. We can have visitors in the garden. But yeah, I'm going to try and get the shave done. It shouldn't take me too long. Oh, this is so nice, so cooling. So cooling. Really nice. Thoroughly enjoying this. But it definitely feels, it's interesting, to me, it definitely feels more aggressive with just 2 blades in it. I can feel more of the blades. So, nice. Right, let's get on with the second pass. Oh, that's cold. Just preparing my head or my dome for a very cold week ahead. So, but yeah, forgive me if I seem to be rushing this a little bit, because I have got visitors that have just arrived and I want to try and get this shave done before I get the shout. But thank you everybody for the birthday wishes that I've had so far, and the birthday wishes that I'm about to get, I'm assuming. So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you to all my subscribers and any new subscribers I've had. I really do appreciate it. It makes doing this worthwhile. It took me a long time to decide to do a channel, but when I did, well, I did because I did, the first video was for a friend of mine that I gifted a Merca 34C to, and he wanted me to do an instructional video on how to use it. So second pass across the grain. This is really cooling my head quite a lot. But it's still, don't get me wrong, I'm not finding this less comfortable. It's certainly comfortable, but it's giving me more of positive feedback. I can feel it better, which to me is a positive. So I think that I will be staying with the two blade configuration in future. Yeah, I've got my grandchildren in the garden, I can hear them playing. Right. Just trying to get this in one hit. Right. So, third and final pass. So, because the third pass is effectively a combination of a third pass and a pickup pass. I found doing it this way, I haven't needed to do an extra pass. So, yeah, like as I do on my face, it's, you know, it's like a fourth pass on my face. The pickup pass it certainly is underneath the jawline, but this is going to be against the grain. And I am thoroughly enjoying this. This is so nice, so refreshing, so enjoyable. I'm so glad I chose this combination. Right, so let's just remember what I'm doing. And we're going to start off on the top. Not that there's anything up there, it's just the odd hair. And let's just go. Oh, feels so good. This, I tell you what, I'm really liking this two blade configuration. I think it's far more efficient, you know. I think it was Johan from Shave and Butcher that sort of said the top blade is a waste of time, don't bother. And I said I was going to try it, and I'm so glad I have, because it's effectively saved me half a blade, which over a period of time saves me quite a lot. Not that these blades cost a lot of money, it doesn't really matter. I don't know whether you can hear that feedback or just the dog in the background. But yeah, this is fantastic. It's a long time since I've done a Proraso shave with just the mentholated, you know, the green Proraso. Stunning. Right, that's it, I think. Let's just check. Yeah, that's BBS all over. I don't need to do any further picking up, you know, any further cleaning up. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, so what I'm going to do, as is the norm on the channel, I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Ready for the post shave. Let's get the cold on. That was a really nice, my head's freezing cold and it's going to get even colder now. I'm just going to wet my hands down and just put it on my head. Oh, that's so nice. Cold cloth. I'm not going to bother with the alum. I already know I haven't irritated myself anywhere, and I'm in a bit of a rush if I'm honest, so I'm not going to do the alum. I'm going to go straight to the witch hazel. Get that on my head, on my dome, or solar panel as I like to call it. And there is some solar out there, so oh, that's great. So yeah, my granddaughter, the one that I talked about in a previous video quite some time ago, that I gave a shout out to, her name's Imogen, and Joshua is here, my grandson. So I'm going to go down and see them in a second. Let's just put the Proraso Green aftershave on. Oh, so nice. So refreshing, cooling, refreshing. And then let's see what this does. I've heard good things about this. I don't know what you call it in English. Depois. Let's give it a go. Gotta open it up. And let's just squeeze some out. About that much. That should be enough. Oh yeah, that's definitely got some menthol in it. And that is me done for my birthday head shave. So it's part 2 of the 3-part series. Another great shave. You can't go wrong with Proraso, you really can't. And you can't go wrong on a head shave with a leaf razor. There's a subscriber of mine, Andy Wilson, he's after a leaf razor, but because he lives in Turkey, the taxes are too high. So I think he's going to wait for one of his customers to come out and get him one, so, or bring one with them. So that's it from me today. I will see you all tomorrow for my Saturday and final of 3-part series of birthday shaves, which involves my birth razor. So I look forward to seeing you then. It's bye bye from the leaf, and it's bye bye from me.